to be anything crazy this time around. It's been pretty consistent. I think when we were here in the spring, it was pretty consistent. So.
Are you gonna go back out and do that pit road test?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I think everybody will probably do that.
Yeah. How? I mean, do you find is it gonna be difficult to see your lights at that speed and?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I don't think so. 90 feels pretty slow in these cars, so it should be a non-issue.
Will it be tough not to have speeding penalties or something? I mean, getting that all smooth.
It's always tough. I mean, you're trying to maximize, every week. So, I don't know how 90 or 50s, a whole lot different. It'll be fine.
Not for you. You have ice water running through your veins.
I don't know about that, but I try.
It seems like anything that's in the northeast quadrant of this country is one of your home tracks. How does that become? I mean, I know your dad had a lot of success at Loudon, and so they kind of grouped that in with Dover, Pocono.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Dover's kind of my home track. It's the closest, and Loudon was a big part of the reason I got an opportunity to move south and race. So, that was definitely special to me. And then, Pocono's pretty close too, so I don't know who threw that in there, but yeah, just kind of the way it worked out.
Your dad had a lot of success at Loudon as well, though. What does that track generally mean to you?
Yeah, it's a big part of my career, really, and our family's racing history. His first big win was up there, and I was 12 when that happened. So I mean, I grew up going up there for races and seeing the Busch cars and the Cup cars there for the first time ever. The only time I'd ever gotten close to those was up there, really, until I moved to North Carolina to race for a living. So definitely special, a lot of special memories going up there, and again, it was a big part of the reason I got an opportunity to move south.
Are you encouraged by the tests that they're going to have there the day after?
I don't really know. I haven't heard much about it yet. I know a little bit about what's on the radar car-wise, but I haven't really dived too much into it. We got a lot going on as it is.
You said last week when we talked to you before the race that you just hope the brakes last. Is it?
They did all right. The brakes were better than the driver.
Okay, so it was a driver issue, not a brake issue there at the end.
Yeah, I mean, we had a really good race going, and once the race got shortened, it completely screwed our strategy. And we had a bad pit stop. We got back in the pack, and we got spun out, and that was really the end of the day. From there, I was just overdriving and trying harder than what the car was capable of, and made a few mistakes.
Did you like it?
I thought it was fun. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I really enjoyed the wet track more than anything. I thought that was a ton of fun, and I don't know that I would have said that at the other wet races we've had. So it was really cool to do it. And once the track was dry, it was a little weird just because there was dry spots, wet spots, and it was a little bit of a challenge there. But slicks in wet spots are not much fun. But other than that, it was a good time. I enjoyed it, and just wish the race hadn't got short. I think we would have had a really good day.
How do you feel Atlanta has matured as a super speedway race?
The track's changed a lot. Just new pavement is tricky. Hard tires, new pavement. It was really tricky the first time we came here, and the track's weathered a bit now, and that qualifying lap was a lot easier than the last time we were here in the spring. Just based on having some history here and knowing what to do. So I think everybody's getting these things figured out, and the track's getting less sketchy, you could say. And but we all get out there is when it gets crazy because of the big pack, and everybody's got confidence, and the cars are all handling pretty darn good now.
Do you feel that this asphalt could age to the point to where we go back to the old?
We'll never go fast enough for it to be like that. Not with these cars and this aero package. It's just not there. I mean, wide open's easy qualifying. It didn't used to be like that.
Take that to the racing then. What will the racing be like?
Mini Daytona. I mean, it's just like it's been here. Too wide all day, the whole pack.
Just a lot less room for error, with it being narrower here.
Yeah, I mean, it's narrow, but like I said, we pretty much only run 2 wide. So three wide works some, but it's really a track position race.
Go ahead.
Sorry, could you talk about how you kind of maintain your focus and endurance during this type of race, or any race?
I don't know. I mean, I just experience, I guess. Try to stay calm and do all the things you know how to do. There's really no method to it. It's just you do what you do.
Do you have any strategies to get in that mindset to race?
Put on the helmet, ready to go.
There's that ice water again.
Martin, do you look at the points at all with the regular season
All the
title on
time.
the line? Do you look at that?
All the time.
It seems funny because I'm asking you if you're looking at the points, whereas last year we were asking you if you're looking at the points because of the cut line.
Mhm.
So how
Different
how quick-
line.
Yeah, how quickly
It's a much
things
better
change.
line this year to be on. Yeah, I mean that's racing. That's the way it is. You know, some years are good, some years are not. This year's been really good, and hopefully we can keep it going.
Coming back next year?
It's a good question.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, I mean, are you looking forward to race Chicago next year?
Are we going back?
Probably.
How do you know?
Well, that's why I said probably, not for
If we
sure.
go there, I'll look forward to it.
How much time do you think how much time do you think you have to make a decision? You're obviously not going to give it to us right now, but it's a hearing
I
period.
probably need to do it pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, just you know, a lot of people behind the scenes, counting on what they're doing next year, so need to figure it out pretty quick.
Could
Has you
talk
winning
pretty
made
quick?
your decision any easier?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Has you winning recently made your decision any easier?
Not really. Not really.
Could you talk a bit about what you feel about Kevin Harvick leaving this season and just kind of your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think he made up his mind. He did a lot better job of it than I have. I'm not really good at making big decisions, and I've never really been a great planner, so it's been tough just to think about. And last year I took a lot of time and wanted to make sure I was doing the right thing, and I feel like I definitely did, and I just want to make sure I do that again.
What
You
about
seem
his
like you're
career?
having fun though. I mean, isn't
Yeah.
that like the game changer? If it sucks, find me something else to do. If I'm having a good time, why
Yeah.
quit?
Yeah, I mean it's definitely a big part of it. Having fun is definitely important.
Sounds
Well,
like
there's a trade-off between your whole life being sucked into it and the part you love about it, and that's what's hard. Anybody who walks away is like, I'll miss all these people, I'll miss the adrenaline, but it's either all in or not. That's the hard part. You can't have part
There's
of it.
pluses and minuses to everything, so it's just
Yeah.
a matter of what outweighs the other at this point in time.
Sound like a guy who may be coming back next year.
Say what you want.
Martin, are there things that